Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a beautiful 2 looks 1 palette using the Nomad Cosmetics Route 66 palette, and oh my god, I'm so excited about this. I've already done my first impressions with this palette. It has now launched as of the 6th of May, and if you want to see swatches, if you want to see anything like that, that is over on my first impressions. But oh my god, it's just stunning. This green, I used it here, beautiful, probably my favorite shade in the whole palette. And yeah, I'm just so excited to get into all these gorgeous textures, these muted colors, like they're colors, bright colors, but muted versions of them, and then the pops of neon. I'm so excited to get into more of them. And I'm going to do 2 very different looks with this as well. So obviously we've got this kind of green teal sort of one, and I'm going to do something completely different in my second look, so stay tuned for the second look. So some housekeeping with the palette. This palette, as I said, has launched. I do have a code, it's non-affiliated, I'll pop it up on the screen now. It is Carla M for 10% off. As I said, not affiliated, it's just there to get you 10% off. It's not usable on sale items, but it can be used with new launches and anything else on the site. You can kind of put it together. But yeah, use it. Get yourself a little 10% off if you're ordering from Nomad. And again, thank you to Nomad for sending me this beautiful palette to play with. Played it ahead of the launch and I've had so much fun. Just before we get into the 2 looks, my Instagram is linked down below where I post all the up close eye pictures and full face pictures of all of my looks, and my TikTok is down there for a little bit of extra content if you want to go give both those a follow. Okay, enough rambling on for our intro. Let us get into look number 1. Okay guys, so let's get into look number 1 with the Route 66 palette from Nomad Cosmetics. Very excited to get into these colours, into these looks, and today I am just all up in this corner over here. We are going to do, on top, I'm going to do these two greens, as like my matte shades, and I'm probably going to do this one on the lid in some way. I don't know whether to do a wingy shape, I don't know whether to do a cut crease, I'm not sure. And on the lower lash line, I'm going to do 2 more teal sort of shades up here. And then we're going to do a pop of this on the lower lash line, just as a little pop of bright green, kind of like the opposite, because these are a little bit warmer greens, these are cooler greens. And then we're swapping the cooler around. Does that make sense? A little bit? No? Yes? No? And then I'll probably do this one on the inner corner. So my skin is on, my brows are on, my eyeshadow primer is on, which will all be listed down below. And my cheeks are almost done. I've got my bronzer and my blush on. I'll go through that towards the end of the look. Okay, so to start, we're going to go with Scenic Byway, the dark, warmer green. It's still a cool toned green, but it is a warmer out of these ones, and that is going to be on a Blend Bunny B5 brush, just like the bigger fluffy brush out of the set. And we are going to pop that starting at the lashes, because I don't really know what shape I want to do yet. I'm thinking like from the lashes out and then pull it back in, so just building up that color, and then I'm pulling it back through the crease. That is beautiful. It's like really green but still muted. It's stunning. But that's the sort of shape we're going for, that nice cat eye sort of effect. Okay, so our next shade is going to be Roy's Diner, which is the most beautiful. It looks very cool tone on camera, but in real life it's a little bit, has a touch more lime in it. And we're going to use this to blend out that green. And that is going to be on a BB203 brush from Beauty Bay, just really fluffy, soft, just to blend it all out. And we're going to take that just along the edges to start softening out that darker green, and bringing this shade the whole way across the crease, because with the first shade I only went about 2/3 of the way in, and then now here I'm going to start continuing that wing shape just to soften out the edges of that as well. I've been thinking I really want Nomad to do another kind of spooky Halloweeny sort of vibe. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the lower lash line. I will leave all the fun gorgeous shimmers till the end. We are going to take Blue Whale, the bluier teal, and that is going to be on a Glam Light Nightmare on Elm Street little pencil brush. This one here, the one with the kind of blood in it. It's cute. And that is going to go along my lower lash line 2/3 of the way across, just connecting on the outer corner to that green. I feel like it's going to give me like soft mermaid vibes. I'm already loving it so far. Okay, now taking another Glam Light brush. This is another Nightmare on Elm Street brush. It's like the paddle sort of brush, flat fluffy paddle brush. And we are going to go in to Main Street America, this light sea foamy sort of shade. And I'm going to use that now to soften out this teal shade on the bottom, just blending all along the edges, blend it down as far as you want, and connecting your blend on the outer corner. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. And that blend and that green out here, especially on this side, this is my eye where I've got a bit of texture here, so the blend always looks a bit funky. It looks super smooth right now. See? Gorgeous. Okay, now for our beautiful shimmers, we're going to use our NYX glitter primer to help them adhere and not get any fallout. And I'm taking that on a 239S brush from MAC, just a small bit, nothing crazy. And I'm just going to pat that over the entire blank space that I have here, that little, see there's like a triangle shape there? I'm going to just keep that shape there. And then just picking up a tiny bit more, and I am going to do a little bit of a cut crease. Just in here, so by putting a little bit more pressure down, so it kind of cleans away that green. So you can kind of see there, it's a little bit cleaner in that little section. And then I'm just taking a little bit more of the glitter primer and just tapping in that inner corner in here, because I want that lime green to have something really strong to stick to. Okay, and then I've just wiped off that excess glitter primer that's on the brush, but it's still a little bit tacky. And we are going to take Marsh Bridge, this gorgeous light kind of minty sort of shade, and it's a beautiful shimmer, so we're going to pop that all over the lid. So sparkly on the brush, that is stunning, and that is going to fill in the entire lid where I have the glitter primer all the way up to that cut crease as well. Oh my god, it's like wet, so shiny. And like I said, I was keeping this shape, this little triangular shape, so I'm just filling in where it's blank and then feather a little bit over the matte green. Okay, and now I'm taking this little brush here. This is from CamelOnPaint.com, short blend number 1. It's a little face painting brush that I got. And we are going to take Rest Haven, the shade I've been most excited to use in this palette. And you would think I would use it all over my eye, but I want it just as like a little pop. I don't have to use lime green eyeshadow or any green eyeshadow everywhere. I do have green all over my eye right now, but this kind of green. But that is going to go on this little inner pocket in here. That's just the green that makes me happy. It just brightens my day. And again, it's so sparkly. It's like that same texture as the top. It's beautiful. Oh my god, that has like really amped this look up. I don't know why, but it just has. Oh my god, it's stunning. Because everything again was kind of soft muted, just beautiful. And then this is like, oh, just a little extra oomph. Okay, and then last little step, we're going to take Gateway Arch again. This kind of, it looks tan, but it has this like gorgeous like green reflex to it. And I know I used it my first look when I used the warm shades and the pink, and I was like, it doesn't really match. It's definitely going to match this look though. So for the inner corner, this is just a little Charles Fox brush that I have. Gonna pop that in here for a beautiful highlight, and it's like a different kind of green again. So we've got like 3 different greens going on. You could say the bottom is blue, like it's teal. It's kind of green blue, but it fits. Okay, that is it. That was quick. Actually didn't take me that long at all. So I'm going to jump off. I'm going to finish off my eyes, do a nice bit of face highlight and a nice lip. I might do a soft pink lip. Maybe, I think that might go nice with these like mermaidy sort of tones. I really like that. So I will come back and let you know what I used to finish off my face. Alrighty guys, so this is how I finish off the look. I am loving this. I can't wait to show you this lip. It's not anything revolutionary, but it's just a lip I never use, but I should because it's beautiful on. So let me go through everything that I used on my face. So to finish off the eyes, I went in with my NYX Epic Wear liner stick in Emerald Cut, which is like a green. It matches that shimmery lime green really well. It's beautiful. I popped that just on my waterline, and then I went in with my mascara. This is the MAC Stack mascara from MAC. No winged liner. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, no, we'll keep it nice and airy and breezy and gorgeous. For cheeks, I went in with my Sheglam Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour in Golden Sun, just to bronze up and shape my face. And then I went in with my curved case from Made by Mitchell, and I went in with Posey Rosey. I do have it in liquid form, but I just decided to use this version. And then for highlight, I went with something that kind of has both that teal shift and a limey green sort of shift. So this is the BPerfect Get Wet highlighter in Skin Sheen. I don't know if you can see that. The packaging is terrible for these lights, but I don't know if you can see that shift, but there it is on the skin. It's beautiful. And then onto lips, a little MAC lip combo. This is Soar lip liner, my very teeny weeny Soar lip liner. And then my very old and well loved, as you can see, it's right down, almost down to the bottom. This is Creme Cup lipstick from MAC. I just need to use this more. It's gorgeous. Such a pretty soft pink lip, but not too crazy. Oh, my lashes. I completely forgot about my lashes. These are the iconic lights from House of Lashes, just to give that wispy and sort of wingy sort of shape to the eye. Okay, that is it. That is our first look using the Route 66 palette from Nomad. I'm very excited about this palette. It's so cute. I am definitely going to get into this shade down here because it's so gorgeous and shifty and textured in real life. Oh my god. I'm probably going to do this with this, maybe a little bit of these, or maybe like this, and this, maybe. But with a pop of one of those bright neon shades, and I'm probably going to use this one. I kind of have that in mind, so that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know what way I'm going to do it. I don't know how it's going to turn out. So let us get in to look number 2 and see how it does turn out. Okay guys, let's get into look number 2 with the gorgeous Route 66 palette from Nomad. Today I'm playing with the shade that I've been wanting to play with for ages. This one down here, what is it called? Comet 2. This one. We're going to do some kind of browns, this one, and probably a bit of this, and then I want to do this red shade as my inner corner highlight. It's going to be weird, but we're going to love it. So my skin is on, my brows are on, my eyeshadow primer is on, which will all be listed down below, and my cheeks are done. I will go to that towards the end of the look. So we are going to start with our darkest shade, this one here, the Cadillac Ranch. The deepest brown, just to get a nice smoky outer corner, and that is going to be on a 221S brush, just like a small skinny fluffy brush, and we are going to pop that on the outer corner. And I'm being a little bit more precise with this. I'm not bringing it up high because we've got 2 more shades to blend out with, but I am going to bring this through the crease. So don't worry about any blending, we'll get to that in a minute. Just going about halfway into the crease with that shade. And then working on my lower lash line at the same time, I'm going to take a 231 from MAC, just a small little brush. And the same shade just along the lower lash line and connecting on the outer corner. And that's also going to go just about halfway across. Okay, now taking a BH Cosmetics Rose Gold number 5 brush, just a fluffier, bigger brush. And we are going to take On the Road again, this warmer brown. We're going to use that to blend out the dark brown. So just right around the edges, start fluffing that out so we get a nice diffusion. And in here, just start bringing that forward now, because I want it to be nice and warm around the edges. And I am going more rounded with this shape. So I'm just blending the whole way around all these edges. And then with a Blend Bunny B3 brush, just a smaller little, it's still kind of fluffy, but it's more like a pencil brush. We're going to take that same On the Road again shade, and we are going to smudge out this lower lash line, just like what we've done on top, and connecting the blend on the outer corner, and just carry that in further then as well. Okay, now just continuing our blend, I'm going to take End of Trail, this kind of weird mustardy chartreuse sort of shade, and I'm going to take that on a super soft fluffy brush. This is a 6SS from Inglot, just a big giant fluffy brush, and this is just going to be dusted right around the edges, just to really blend that into my skin. Just gives this like haze of extra warmth around the edges, and the whole way across that lower lash as well. I'm still using that same brush because I want that to be really diffused. You can use a slightly smaller brush though if you want to. Okay, so now onto that Comet 2 shimmer. I cannot wait. We're going to use our NYX glitter primer, and I'm taking that on an e.l.f. concealer brush, just like a little flat skinny brush. And I'm just going to take a small amount so that I just have it on the back of my hand. And we're just going to press that over the lid, just get a nice tacky base to really show off that shimmer. And then I've just wiped off that brush, but it still has a tiny bit of glitter primer still left on it for picking up this product. And now we're going to take Comet 2, this gorgeous, super shiny, metallic. This is just going to be like glitter on the eyes. It's going to be beautiful. That is going to go on the lid the whole way across, just where I have no shadow. Oh my god, look at that. It's literally like a glitter shadow hybrid. I love the tone of it as well, and it's got kind of like little pink sparkles in it too. Okay, so now I'm taking that same dark brown from the very beginning, and on the same brush I'm just blending where it meets that lovely shimmer, just so there's no harsh lines. Okay, and then last step for inner corner. I just really want to use this shade, and I don't know why I want to do it this way, but I do. We're going to take this one here. This is it Monger Moss or Monger Moss? I'm not sure. This one. And I'm taking that on a Singe Beauty E07 brush, just like a small little flat brush. And that is going to be our inner corner highlight. Again, it's going to look weird. It's going to come together though when I put my mascara and my liners and all on, and my lashes. But until then, it's going to look a bit funny. Whoa, that is, that is bright. And you can really see when I do bright colours like this on my inner corner, how big I put the shadow on my inner corner. Like I put it on a very large area on my inner corner. Okay, that is it. We look a bit crazy, but again, just wait until it's all done. It'll come together, I hope. But I'm going to jump off. I'm going to finish off my eyes, pop a nice lip on. I don't know what lip I want to do with this. Maybe just a neutral. I think so. And I will let you know what I use when I come back. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. I told you it'd come together with the red inner corner. It still looks crazy. It still looks really bright, but I think it looks really fun. It's just a nice little pop of neon in this look. So let me go through everything that I used on my face. So to finish off the eyes, very simple. I went in with the MAC Eye Kohl in Power Surge, which is like a kind of antique gold sort of shade. Just pop that in my waterline, and then I use my MAC Stack mascara on my top and my bottom lashes. For my lashes then, these are the Kiss Look So Natural Flirty lashes. Some of my favourites because they're very comfortable. And yeah, I think it looks really beautiful and still smoky. On to cheeks, I used my Sheglam Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour in Golden Sun again. And then for my cheeks, for my blush, I used my Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge, very dirty. Ooh, don't look at that too closely. I used Fresh Melon just to give me a little bit of colour on the cheeks. And then for highlight, I wanted something just nice and bright and champagne. I went in with my Glamlite Ghost Faced Highlighting Duo. This bad boy here, and I use this bottom one down here just to give me that really nice wet look and glow. And then for lips, very simple, a MAC combo. This is the Cool Spice lip pencil. It's a new one. It's also brand new in my collection. Look how big it is, because most of my lip pencils are very small. And then I use a discontinued lipstick from MAC as well. This is the Powder Kiss lipstick in Influentially It. Just a very soft nude. Any kind of nudie sort of shade would work, but that's my lip combo. Okay, that is it. That is our 2 looks, 1 palette with the gorgeous Route 66 palette from Nomad. All the details are at the beginning about my code CarlaM for 10% off if you want to go get your palette and get some money off as well. So I want to know down in the comments below, what is your favorite look from this video? Is it this neutral smoky kind of grungy look with the pop of neon, or is it that light and airy sort of mermaidy style one with the pop of neon too? Because pop of neon in all of my looks that I've done with this palette. If you did like this video, give me a big thumbs up down below. It's the quickest, simplest and easiest way to give me a little bit of support. Get me around to more people, and also let me know that you liked the video, and I'll continue to do many more. And don't forget to subscribe down below to see many more videos coming. We have got, I will be doing a palette bingo with this. I will also be doing a multi-palette bingo with all my Nomad palettes in the future. I don't know when, don't expect it anytime, but it will come eventually. And also my Zodiac Build Your Own palette series is still ongoing. And as I said in the beginning, my Instagram is linked down below, where I post all the up close eye pictures and full face pictures of all of my looks, and my TikTok is down there for a little bit of extra content if you want to go give both of those a follow. So that is it. That is our 2 looks 1 palette. I will see you in the next video, guys.